keep running through it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
The Christmas tree.
Yeah, the huge Christmas tree back there is really cool.
No short of McGolden's on Saturdays at the Wolf residence.
Actually is a band of platinum, so I would estimate this boulder to be worth more than replacing your shoulder at about $30,000 to $40,000.
Wow.
Lot. Asshole!
You know, we have conducted a paternity test. Adam, when it comes to 24-year-old Jeffrey, you are the father.
Oh! I knew it!
Now, Adam, I can tell your reaction is strong. What's going through your mind?
He's not my f***ing kid, that little
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Spring weather and several
DIO's Olenka Shadunka talked with frustrated drivers.
We're doing the honors.
You're
here.
drawing the winner. All
it
these
up good.
entries.
All right.
No pressure here. Who is it?
Gary Dottie.
Gary Dottie.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gary. You don't need to come down to the station. You gotta hold it up. So prove.
Well, that has his phone number on it.
Oh, yeah,
so
don't-
Maybe don't.
Maybe we'll totally.
That backfired. Yeah. Enjoy all those phone calls, Gary.
Hundreds of families have been left devastated by the flames. Jeff Nguyen has the latest from Miami, Hawaii.
Of some more snow, wintry mix, sleet, freezing rain, and I'll take a closer look at
All right. Thank you, Adam.
Extremes in Norway.
And our good old friend, high pressure rolling back into the Northland, decreasing our clouds, but with it comes some slightly cooler temperatures for our Friday. How long is that going to last? We'll talk about that coming up tomorrow, or right after the break. What? Wait a second.
According to Feeding America, 1 in 6 children are at risk of hunger. Now a Duluth nonprofit is partnering with the local police department to fight child.
More funding to help Ukraine defend its homeland from the Russians. Now to tell us more about this is Northern News Now's Washington correspondent Annie Anderson. She's live from our Capitol Bureau. Good morning, Annie.
Good morning, ladies. Well,
Annie?
Ukraine is a huge issue. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Annie, just tell us.
I heard you talking about Ukraine. I got excited to tell you about it.
How does Mo feel about the warm-up?
he loves the warm-up, just not a fan of all the mud and muck.
Yeah.
Does he have boots? Rain boots?
No, but we should get him some.
There he is. I think he's just hanging out.
He's like, rain boots? I don't think so.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm here to talk sports. Coming up, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this right now. I guess that's what we're doing. Take the camera that I'm on, please, Aura. It was a good day to be back on the football field for week one.
A Hibbing man is accused of killing his girlfriend and is headed to prison now. A judge today sentenced 47-year-old Eric Jarvis to 8.5 years behind bars.
$1 billion during Small Business Saturday. Still to come, oil and gas producers are urged to join the fight against the climate change due to their involvement in pollution production.
It's months to come forward. The new year means gym memberships, as Alexis knows, lots of them. According to a recent poll, 13% of Americans hit the gym in the new year.
Love the sunshine.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here at 10.
A mining company has gotten approval to start exploratory drilling for copper and gold in northern Wisconsin. Greenlight Metals is looking at a 40-acre site in the Chequamegon-Nicolet National Forest.
We come later this week, we'll take our newscast to the top of Essentia's most recent expansion project,
And our weather watchers called in with some hot
night, and it should be a fairly nice one out there for us today. But first, we got to get through this air quality alert. Guys. Here I am. Oh, I was wondering where I went for a second. I wasn't sure if I was in a dream or something.
Oh, welcome back to Lake Country. We are just about to wrap up our 5 o'clock broadcast here in Cohasset, but Dan was supposed to be. Oh, I see him coming up the stairs. He's going to be joining me in a second here. He had to move after getting off that fishing boat. Here comes Dan right now. Is he a little out of breath? Are we?
I'm okay.
Can you read this next story? You want me to take it?
You just take it. Operations. As I sit here anchoring the show.
Say Lil Kev.
Lil Kev. I didn't put that in the teleprompter. Lil Kev's here to do sports. Take it away, Lil Kev.
Yeah, well, today marked the start of the busiest 5-day stretch of the year. You know, we can use one more person. If we just had one more person in the sports office, Alexis Bass is in Cabo, if you didn't know. Yeah.
Wow.
She left us all alone. I'm calling her out, but
he faces 2 charges which carry a maximum of 10 years in prison.
Details after Blandon paper workers in Grand Rapids voted to strike.
Kilometers. A teenage athlete from Superior is skating circles around her competition.
And man, those always look so gorgeous. So thank you for sending those in. I don't know what just happened there.
Oh, no, the 7-day
I want to see it. Here we go.
Bring it back.
I got you. Oh. Don't worry about it. We got some rain on the way for the weekend, so we have that to look for. What is going? Okay, something is.
Your button might be jammed there.
It might be jammed or something. I'll have to go kick the computer, and we'll go from there.
The NBC Nightly News is next.
You're going to want to see 6.
You're watching the 4 o'clock news on Northern News Now.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kendall Jarp.
President Biden will deliver his...
he knows.
Yeah.
He knows timing.
Thank you, Cap.
Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome. What do you got for us here?
It's got weird. Let's take a look at a picture.
But he will be back in court next week. For the full story.
Right now, after 3 weeks of vote wrangling and drama.
Yeah. All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm live here at the deck.
Some country music stars are performing in a northern Wisconsin cornfield this weekend. And tonight's headliner is Chris Janson. Tomorrow night, it's Trace Adkins, singer of Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. You a big fan of that song, Hunter?
I like that song.
You
It's
like
okay.
that song? All right. Tickets are still available. You're supposed to bring your own chairs for your Badonkadonk.
You ready, Peter?
Yes.
Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm scared. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, here we go. That's good. That's good. Yeah, and just tell us when you want water. Okay. Oh, you guys are good. Oh, you guys are doing well.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Alrighty. It looks like I think Peter won. Peter won here. My mouth is full of pie.
Stana Ham has been with the Purple since 2016 when he began his NFL career, and Dan Wolf's hat game is also beginning here as he...
Killing it.
You kept your promise.
You said if the UMD women won, I had to wear this.
That's right, because Dallas, you know, giddy up.
It's funny. It's funny because it's bigger than a normal hat.
I see that.
Go into TV
Yeehaw.
News, they said. It'll be fun
Hey,
working
your
with
Kentucky
Alexis
roots coming
Bass,
up for
they
you.
said.
So really not picking up a whole lot more through tonight and into tomorrow, and then along the South Shore. As Cosmo was pointing out, Ironwood, Michigan, probably picking up on the most amount of snow.
In northern Minnesota and Wisconsin.
And still to come, I have the full forecast and just a bit. Gonna be a warm one.
The Hermantown Hawks boys hockey team is headed off to the state tournament. They got a big send-off this morning. The team is making its 4th straight trip to the tourney in St. Paul after winning the Section 7A championship. A lot of people are excited. For some reason, we used a couple shots of the cheerleaders not dancing. They were dancing like the whole time. They were firing everybody up, and we used a couple of shots. No way, quite. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You got some nice photos.
That was a bunch of
I'm still
words that made no sense.
From Dan tonight.
I'm still thinking about Ludafisk.
Let's take a look at this picture that Kristen sent in. Some ominous looking clouds there. Thank you for sharing that. Sorry we couldn't spend more time on that.
Yeah,
and talk about Dan's.
I ruined it.
Dan needs to hydrate with some of that pickled lemonade.
Maybe.
NBC Nightly News is next.
I'm just going to go.
Time to cast their vote. NBC's Bree Jackson has been following the drama in D.C.
Stay true. McCarthy
Vote gaze. After vote cloud.
Well, clearly we're having some technical difficulties there with that story.
But now, after 3 years, it's back up and running. The route runs from Grand Marais to Duluth with stops in Silver Bay and Two Harbors. The transit company drivers are in high demand right now. Some very dramatic music right there. They're looking for people. All right, so that wasn't music. That was the boat. I don't know why I thought
Or
it
the
was
bridge
music.
horn.
Or
One of
whatever.
the two.
Anyways,
The meets were first organized several years ago by Dale Lavari, a 90-something car crafter whose hot rod roots go back decades.
that's not a real gun. I just want to point that out. It was a toy gun. Oh, there's a better look at the elephant. I like that.
Yeah.
You look scared.
I probably was.
Dave, where's your Halloween pictures?
Well, we didn't have photography back when I was little, so there aren't any pictures of me in a costume.
A group of Lake Superior College students are dealing with the stress of finals week in a unique way.
3, 2, 1, let them out. Got another bend, Dirty Dog pushing them away. Dirty Dog trying to get away from the
Today
wall.
at the downtown campus,
Dodging a hit by Pinto.
teams of students competed in the annual Robot Wars. The teams worked together throughout the semester. Luke Olson, the driver of the robot named Dirty Dog, says the competition can be applied to the real world.
Indicated they plan to affiliate with Aspirus Health, which is based in Wausau. Now, leaders with both companies.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Clearing skies off to our north, but down to our south, down towards Wausau. No, I'm kidding, Rob. I had to throw that in there.
But then you saw some of those views in those pictures she sent us, so kind of made up for it, she said.
Sort of like an improbable.
Yeah.
Would you say? Kind of like how UMD women's basketball has.
Kind of like you're not having your microphone on to start sports, and you know that's improbable too. Is it on? We good?
Is it on? Are we good? Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
We're good now.
It's a slow start, like the UMD women's basketball
You're
team.
gonna
I'm gonna
pick
keep
up
going
and-
like this.
yeah,
I'm gonna
let's
pick it
go.
up.
All right, well, tomorrow Dave's holding on to history segment. Oh, there we go. All right, well, tomorrow Dave's holding on to history segment focuses on some, we just had a moment of art right there, by the way.
Performance art.
Some historic art that...
Fossum and his K9 Sam will be one of 13 officers there on Thursday. Operation K9 is...
And that's something auto repair shops have been noticing.
I would say definitely in the springtime.
All right, well, clearly some technical issues there with the end of that story.
And maybe even the 40s by today. This time next week. Words, Peter, words. A close look at that full forecast here in just a few more minutes.
Other than that, there's a possible operational, I'm forgetting the word for it, but that could potentially move things to the taxpayers. They would need to.
PCO News.
John says they sell more than 100,000 dilly bars during the 8 months they're open.
And now I want a dilly bar, especially with all the sunshine.
This is a CBS News special report. I'm John Dickerson in New York.
Card lived in the area, so he is familiar with it, which is surrounded by woods.
Schools have been closed and a shelter-in-place order is in effect while officers search for him. We'll keep you updated on his whereabouts.
And the Indianapolis Colts, played a thrilling game against the Cleveland Browns on Sunday.
Property, what animal would you be okay removing?
Chipmunks.
Oh.
You can befriend them within 2 days as soon as they learn you have peanuts.
That's true.
I think I have a pocket full of them right now.
Oh,
because I feed my chipmunks.
There really is peanuts.
Within 2 days,
He's
you could probably pick them
already
up and
working
take them someplace, put them in a hamster cage. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I'd be okay rescuing puppies. What if I
All right.
pulled like a bone out of my, I don't
dog
have
treat?
it. That would have been a moment.
I would have felt left out because
what-
I don't have anything in my pockets.
Tonight, we hope to have you here breaking everything down for us. Dr. Cindy Ruggeli, thank you for joining us tonight.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
You guys take care.
Well, thank you. And if you...
And joining us this morning from the waters of Lake Superior, Northern News Now's Mitchell Zimmerman. Good morning, Mitchell. You've enjoyed a great sunrise out there. What's going on now? Uh-oh. I hope he didn't just take a dive into the water there.
So, too, Mitchell,
Either
are
that
you
or our
okay?
photographer there. So, well, I tell you what, we're going to.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, they're back.
He's on the board still.
Let's take it out there.
If you
We're
want to
so
turn,
far away.
no,
Okay.
if you want to turn back.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, he didn't fall in. If we had kept that shot just a little bit longer, we might have seen him falling in.
On Northern News Now.
Tribal leaders from across Minnesota.
Monday, government relations between federal...
Wins 142.
We promise you it was great.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's a good highlight. Do we have time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We got a director who thinks otherwise. All right. Well, have a good night.
Oh yes, the 2023 John Bear Grease Sled Dog Marathon is underway. Yesterday morning, dozens of mushing teams.
And it's important to, get your voice out. Get your inner voice out.
And Boys and Girls Club leaders say it's special to see their youth receive an honor like this after years of dedication.
And Adam is monitoring a lot of models coming his way.
Yeah. Weather models.
Careful how you respond to that.
Weather models. Let's take a look at what...
Been on his computer a lot.
This is for
Oh,
Thursday night into early Friday morning. Could see a dousing of snow, so be prepared. I'm sorry.
We'll see you at 6.
The camera there. Sorry.
Hey, whatever it takes for us to get through this next hour and a half here, we will do it for you here. So, all right. Well, coming up in our next half hour today, undocumented Minnesotans can finally get their driver's license. More on the resources involved and concerns from some lawmakers.
So in sports, the CEC girls hockey team takes on Duluth Marshall in their home opener. Can they protect home ice? Alexis Bass-Koff's in sports next. They're football players, they're brothers. Travis is dating Taylor Swift right now. They're all about football, big macho guys. For some reason, they decided to make a Christmas album and record a duet. Now, we were supposed to play some of that for you right now, but you can't hear that. And you know what? Honestly, it's a good thing. It's a good thing the editor didn't use the music because it's terrible. It's really awful. You're going to have to take our word for it. But you know what a good Christmas song is? Let's hear it. There we go. Okay. It's like, do we not have that either? There. We had to work. It's Parade Eve. We had to work the Christmas City song into the show.
We have to. I mean, I don't know why it wasn't playing the entire show.
That's true. We'll play it your entire sports. How's
I'll
that?
let my director know. Actually, could you play this during the entire sports?
Okay, if you say so. Oh, he said no.
Oh, he said no.
In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
A big relief tonight for hundreds of laid up.
And the Twins, the Twins weren't able to get it done today, but,
As we head into next week, so far nothing super significant, but still good news this weekend.
Yeah, watching Friday close too, because we're going to be broadcasting live from Ironwood. I don't know what Dan's doing.
The sailboat. Sorry.
Oh, beautiful.
There,
you can see the
Just a
top of it
sail.
there.
I hope that's
No
what
boat,
that is.
just a sail.
Thousands of students across the state.
Watching the news at 5 on Northern News Now.
Good evening. I'm Briggs LaSavage.
And I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. The House has a new speaker and can finally get back to
stair thing of railing. He's just kind of hanging there.
Yeah.
Just kind of hanging out.
That's his post.
I thought that, oh my God, what's Natalie Grant doing there? I screwed up already.
It's a $10,000 check he was presented with. The community raised that money to help support him after he was involved in a serious head-on crash. A car swerved into his lane back in December.
Those classic gray face masks was my favorite part of the helmets. I know a lot of people's favorite parts. Our director Ryan's, those are his favorite parts. Dan, you were alive in the 60s and 70s. Do you remember these? Jerseys?
Don't talk to me.
No?
Just keep reading your story.
Northern News Now's Madison Green is live at Bayfront for us. Madison, gates opened just a few minutes ago. How's it going out there?
Kendall, here at Bayfront, Oktoberfest has just begun.
Ready for that story.
Can't wait for that.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna keep eating. We'll see you back here at 6 o'clock.
And welcome back. Hope everyone had a great holiday break with their friends and their families. And I don't think my teleprompter's working, so if one of you guys want to help me out, thank you guys. What a great team. But not a break for the Bulldogs.
Any messages to Ryan here, Dan and Laura?
I was just going to say it's always amazing how you just travel around and narrate Ryan's life wherever you go, Hunter. Doing that again tonight.
What'd they say?
What did he say?
He said it's always amazing how we travel around, how I travel around and narrate your life. Yeah. It's amazing how I do that.
We'll let you guys get back. Yeah, we'll let you guys get back to your bromance there.
Festivities.
All right, we'll be careful out there. Thank you, Adam. The NBC Nightly News is next.
We'll see you back here at 6.
We sure will. Sorry, Rob.
I lived there for a couple years back in college. It is a beautiful place, but stunningly, no Northland town made that list. Therefore, making the list, utter garbage.
Without further ado, here's the money shot here. Lutefisk crispy steamed buns. Here we go. Okay. I can't think of words. It's got a flavor, that's for sure.
I don't know if they're able to fully get that down, but it was everything I ever hoped and dreamed it would be.
Hang on.
Okay.
There we go.
He did it, everybody. Good job.
I swallowed.
Thoughts? Would you ever do that again?
No.
Lutefisk anymore? No?
Oh.
Oh, I think we lost.
It was so bad. He didn't. He just couldn't do it anymore. They pulled the plug in the live show.
You're watching the news at 10 on Northern News Now.
Good evening. I'm Dan Wool.
And I'm Laura Lee. Thanks so much for joining us. A new addition to Duluth's court system could have a massive impact on some people's lives.
Northern News Now's Cara Kopp sits down with a judge who's leading the way.
As a judge, Amy Luke.
That's why we have team coverage for you. Our Natalie Hetner is in downtown Duluth with a look at impacts to our roads. Madison Green is tracking problems the water caused for home and business owners. But we begin with Chief Meteorologist Adam Lorch tonight, who was...
It is day 2 of our blood drive with Memorial Blood Centers. Yesterday, there were more than 120 donors. And if you have time today, there are still walk-in openings. And that's where we find our meteorologist, Tony Nargi. Tony is there. We are working to get him up. There he is. Tony, how is it going over there? A lot of people donating? Alrighty, it looks like we are working. We're having some technical difficulties, so we will bring Tony back with weather. Alrighty, Tony will be here soon. And a search for a missing man. Alrighty, and now we've got Tony. Tony, what's it looking like? How many people are donating over there?
I'm hearing record donations. Yes, we are here. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, but we are live here at Pier B Resort. You can see that we have cloud cover over the region. Currently, we do see some sunshine as you go further south, and can't really seem to be going past the current conditions right now. Yeah, I'm struggling to get past my current conditions here. I think I might be having some technical difficulties once again. But yeah, overall, it's a great day out there right now.
Yeah.
But
take them outside every
They're
15
so
minutes or so. They really are.
You just want to punch his little cheeks. Pinch his little cheeks, not
Wait,
punch.
what?
Sorry, pinch.
Whoa.
Things took a turn, yeah.
Pinch.
Yeah, don't punch your dogs. The more you know.
Wow. Got dark in a hurry. Happy National Puppy Day. We'll be right back.
That he has an unbelievable shot, but that comes with practice. He's always one of 2 to 3 guys that just sit in the shooting room and shoot pucks.
So we'll check it out there.
Yes.
All right. Well, that should do it for us this morning.
And have a great rest of your day.
Love you guys.
All right. Well, that is something.